This is what I'd imagine Coachella being like. Midsommar was written and directed by Ari Aster and stars Florence Pugh. Pooh. It is Pooh, right? Please be Pooh. And is about a group of friends that travel to Sweden to study a summer festival that is held every 90 years in the remote hometown of one of the friends. What begins as a dream vacation in a place where the sun never sets gradually turns into a dark nightmare as the mysterious inhabitants invite them to participate in their disturbing festive activities. So back way before I started analyzing or reviewing movies, I went into a Target. This is like around 2019, 2018. And I went to the movie section. They don't have movie sections there anymore. They're all filled with books now. Come on, Target, you want me to read books? So I went to the section that had the new releases out, and sure enough, I saw a copy, that exact same copy, Midsommar, sitting on the shelf. So I bought it and chose it for family movie night, which is a movie you should never have for family movie night. So what Hereditary does for families, Midsommar does here for relationships. Hereditary was a great film with some really good performances and an effective onslaught on dread and an excellent exploration of grief. When Midsommar starts, there's a lot of references and paintings that pre-shadow the events of the movie. The cinematographer does a beautiful job behind the camera. The film's color template also adds a calm yet dark and disturbing atmosphere. Like I mentioned in my Hereditary review, Ari Aster likes to frame shots to where you see things in the foreground, things that are hidden in plain sight. In the case here, there's a lot of psychedelic visuals throughout the entire runtime. Aster clearly wanted to make this about the relationship above everything else. We get sequences that focus on the couple's stressfully uncomfortable dynamic. In the beginning, the group of friends are talking about their trip to Sweden. The boyfriend doesn't want his girlfriend to come along because he's trying to end the relationship. And just when he's about to end things, her family dies. And that grief aspect to her character doesn't really come back until the last 10 minutes of the movie. But it is important for her character by the time you reach the end of the film because she buries that grief deeply because she didn't have anyone around to have an outlet for it. Just like Toni Collette's performance in Hereditary, Midsommar does not work without Florence Pugh's performance. Please be Pooh. Some of the way these characters get picked off one by one is pretty disturbing. The character Josh receives blunt trauma to the head. And then here comes into frame the character Mark, but it's not Mark, it's his skin on another character. Simon's dead when he's basically dissected in this chicken coop, hanging on some wires with functioning lungs. I understand the main character's boyfriend was crappy. He even forgot it was her birthday. But burning alive in a dead bear? I don't think anyone deserves that. That whole third act is just wild, but there is something in that scene that I actually thought was pretty funny. And that's how there's people in this cult that have some harmful ideologies. Two guys who sacrifice themselves for the ritual are given a drink that was supposed to make them feel no pain. And when the fire reaches them, they start screaming their heads off. And while all this is happening, the most calm and beautiful music is playing. The movie started at night and it was depressing, but once you reach the end of the movie, it was daytime, with our lead character being happy. So moral of the story, leave your girlfriend at home. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. I look forward to bringing y'all more movie reviews soon. I'm Matt, and I'll see you guys in the next video.